Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're here today, you might be walking through one of the hardest journeys life can bring, losing a parent. First, I just want to say, I see you. I know that pain, that emptiness, that moment when your entire world just shifts forever. But I also want to remind you of something incredibly important. There is still light ahead. It might not feel bright right now, it might feel distant and dim, but it's still there, waiting for you to find it again. Today, we're going to talk about how to rediscover that light, the hope, the peace, and the purpose after losing a parent. It's not an easy conversation, but it's a necessary one. So take a deep breath and let's walk this path together. When you lose a parent, it feels like the very ground beneath you disappears. It's not just about losing a person. You lose an anchor to your own identity. You lose the one who raised you, who loved you unconditionally, or even the one who shaped the parts of you that now feel broken and incomplete. The days that follow can feel so grey and muted. It's like everything slows down. The world is moving in slow motion, yet at the same time, you wake up and realize life has somehow gone on without you. You're stuck in that moment of loss, while everyone else keeps moving. In that fog, you might find yourself asking these heavy questions. Who am I without them? How am I supposed to move forward from this? And I want you to know those are completely valid, deeply human questions. There are no easy answers. In those initial moments of shock and pain, it is absolutely okay not to be strong. It's okay to fall apart. It's okay to cry until you can't anymore, to feel angry at the world, to feel utterly and completely lost, because healing doesn't start from pretending the light is still there. It starts from honestly, bravely admitting that for right now, it's gone. That's the first step toward finding it again. Grief has this strange way of making you feel guilty for the smallest moments of relief. You might smile at a joke and immediately feel a pang of guilt. You might have a decent day and feel like you're betraying their memory. You might feel guilty for simply moving forward, for getting out of bed, for living your life. But please hear me when I say this. Grief is not a punishment, it's proof of love. It's the heart's way of processing something it was never ever built to handle, a loss of this magnitude. You don't need to rush your healing process or justify your sadness to anyone. Some days you'll cry for what feels like no reason at all, and on other days you'll find yourself laughing at a memory, something your parent used to say or do, and that's okay too. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. There's no timeline, no rule book. There is only your way. So let your emotions breathe. Let them come and go. They aren't your enemy. They are part of how your heart finds its way back to the light. Each tear, each memory is a step on that journey. Finding the light again doesn't mean you forget them. It never means that. It means you learn to carry them with you differently. You start to realize that your parent lives on not in the physical world, but within you. They live on in your words, in the little habits you picked up from them, in the values you hold dear, and in the curve of your smile. You'll find yourself cooking that one dish they used to make, and it feels like they're right there in the kitchen with you. You'll hear their advice echoing in your mind when you're facing a tough decision. And sometimes you'll look in the mirror and see a glimpse of them in yourself, in your courage, in your laughter, or in your kindness. These small moments are like lighting candles in a dark room. They are gentle reminders that love doesn't end with death. It just transforms. Their light is now a part of your light. And every single time you choose to be kind, to be strong, to forgive, or to show love to others, you are honoring their memory in the most beautiful way possible. You are carrying their legacy forward. Healing doesn't mean you stop missing them. You will probably miss them for the rest of your life. Healing means you start allowing yourself to live again. It's a conscious choice. Maybe you start journaling your feelings, just getting them out on paper without judgment. Maybe you spend more time in nature, feeling the sun on your face. Perhaps you start reconnecting with friends you've pushed away, or you decide to explore a new hobby, not to escape the pain, but to make room for new meaning alongside it. Your parent would want you to live fully. They would want you to live fully and freely. They would want to see you laugh again, to chase your dreams, and to find a purpose that sets your soul on fire. So let their love be your reason to keep going, to keep growing, to keep becoming the person you were always meant to be. Remember this: light doesn't always come back as a sudden, blinding sunrise. Sometimes it returns as soft, quiet glimmers, a gentle moment of peace in a chaotic day, a conversation that makes you genuinely smile, or a memory that finally brings warmth instead of a sharp sting. Cherish those glimmers. They are signs that you're healing. And over time, you might notice something truly beautiful starting to happen. The pain doesn't just disappear, but it starts to change shape. It becomes less of a constant, crushing weight and more of a quiet, steady presence. And then you begin to use it. You use it to connect with others who are hurting, to speak with more compassion and understanding, and to live with a deeper sense of gratitude for every single day. That is how you truly find the light, again, by turning your grief into growth. By realizing that your parents' legacy isn't just in who they were, but in who you become because of them. Your love for them becomes a force for good in the world. If you're still deep in the darkness right now, please know that the light will return. I promise you, it will. It might just be a faint flicker at first, but it will grow stronger. One day you will smile without a trace of guilt. You will laugh, a full, deep laugh, and feel pure joy again. And when you do, know that your parent is right there with you in your heart, smiling with you. Thank you so much for watching and for allowing me to share this space with you. If this message touched your heart, please consider sharing it with someone who might need a little bit of hope today. And remember, your story doesn't end with loss. It continues with love. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.